So you've done your research, you've browsed online, you've looked at your local dealers, and you finally found the right AR for you. You've also went to the extent of searching for a good optic, a nice flashlight, and maybe a couple pieces of furniture to swap out as well. Great job. But wait, before you swipe your card, there's one piece of the puzzle that most people tend to forget to include in the budget of their AR. Today's video is all about chest rigs and plate carriers, and why you need them to complement your AR loadout. So stay tuned because I think today's video is going to be really insightful. Let's get into it. So last week's video, we talked about why you need an AR. If you didn't watch that, definitely consider going back after this one and checking that one out, because I think what we're going to talk about today is really going to complement that. I'll be sure to link to that video in the description of this one. However, in that portion of the video, I forgot to mention to include some sort of plate carrier or chest rig in the budget of your AR. Now, as we're talking about these two things, I want you to remember that both chest rigs and plate carriers serve a bit of a similar purpose. However, one's a little bit different than the other, but we'll get into that more later. So what I'm currently running is the T.Rex Arms Ready Rig, which is made to carry 5.56 mags. Now, for you 7.62 AK lovers out there, listen, I'm sorry, but you will not be able to get one. And just for those who are watching, I just want you to know that I am not currently sponsored by T.Rex Arms to showcase any of their products on this channel. However, T.Rex Arms, if you're watching this video, please sponsor my channel because I absolutely love your brand and your products. But anyway, the sole purpose of running a chest rig is so that you can take all of your ammo and your mission essential equipment, attach it to your body for the sole purpose of building proficiency in how you operate your rifle for whichever mission that may be, whether that's home defense or some other end of the world scenario of some sort. This is exactly like the video that I did on why you should have a gun belt for your handgun. If you didn't watch that video, I'll be sure to link that one in the description below as well. So as you see, a lot of times people would tend to overlook some of the pieces of equipment that they could get that could help them run more effectively with their rifles. And I was the same way before I started getting more serious about these types of things too. It's important that as we're growing into more proficient shooters, that we should look into different pieces of equipment that we could get to help us improve our skills. You don't want to be the guy who stuffs everything into a backpack and be in the middle of a gunfight calling off the enemy's gunfire so that you can stop for a reload. Doesn't quite work that way, so definitely spend the extra money and get some sort of chest rig or plate carrier. Now, I'm not quite sure for how long, but T.Rex Arms is currently running a sale on their Ready Rig for about $75, where original price is $110. And believe me, this thing is worth the money. They could easily charge way more at regular price. So definitely pick one up while you can. Now, as we're looking into different pieces of equipment, it's important to remember that at the end of the day, it's the Indian and not the arrow. So I'm not saying that by owning any of this equipment is going to make you a better shooter any more than owning a Gibson Les Paul is going to make you a better guitar player if you don't know how to play guitar. But the point is as you continue to grow your skills, it's important to look into different pieces of equipment that can help you improve some of those different skills. So I guess for a lack of better words and ability to articulate this, but investing in better equipment is going to indirectly serve you in becoming better. And that's the goal here at Range Rulerz, right? And by the way, if you're getting a lot of value out of this video, please consider liking. That way the YouTube algorithm knows to push this message to more people. Now, like I mentioned earlier, plate carriers. Now, that's where things can get a little bit more pricey. Now, I don't have one to show you, but the main idea of a plate carrier is to be able to install ballistic plates inside so that you can protect your vital organs. And those also have ways to where you can attach additional ammo or any other mission essential equipment. Personally, I like the idea of having a plate carrier. Just with everything that we've seen in 2020, it just makes more sense to have one in today's America. It's unfortunate that we live in such a fallen world where all these evils exist, but that's just the reality that we're in, and we have to be ready to protect ourselves and the people that we love. I didn't originally intend on speaking on this, but I'm a devout Christian, and I firmly believe that, especially us as men, that we are called to protect the ones that God has given us. I just felt like I needed to say that. So anyhow, if a plate carrier is in your budget and you can get one, I definitely support it. Get me one while you're at it. So with the things that we talked about today, I hope you're able to see just a little bit more clarity on why maybe adding a plate carrier or some sort of chest rig to your AR budget may be beneficial to you. As you're building your skills, just remember, like I mentioned earlier, that it's important to be mindful about additional pieces of equipment that you could get to serve you. So I hope this video was valuable to you. If it was, please consider liking and also share this with somebody who may also get some value from it. And thank you for taking the time to sit here and hang out with me and just listen to what I have to say. So with that, I'm Parker with Range Rulerz. I'll see you guys in the next one.